Beautiful Rainbow family, I hope that you're doing amazing. Welcome to your general reading with me, Adrian Nelson, your psychic tarot reader. This one is from money and career, and it's for 15 June until 15 July. Spirit has very strongly inspired me to light a red candle for you. I feel that it's time for the passion to come back into your life, and the hope and the love and the joy, and who you were before, like the pandemic and all the other challenges and things like that. It's time to get your magic back. All right, I feel that it's time to get your magic back. Really, really is. All right. So remember, this is a general reading. I'm going to recommend that you take it as it resonates, and I'm going to recommend that you then, when you're done watching this, that you also watch the reading for your zodiac energy, so that you get the best out of everything there for you. Also, for your one burning question that you have, I've got some angel oracle cards here. I'm going to end off with that. So focus on that one burning question that you'd like to have an answer to, and let's see what the universe brings your way. All right, let's see what we have. If you come across something in this reading, my beautiful, beautiful rainbow family, that really resonates with you, then go ahead and claim it for yourself by placing your hand on your heart and saying yes to it. It's like you're turning a bleak situation into something good here. Okay, not that card? Alright. Not too sure why, but they say no, so let's get a different one. Okay. Alrighty. So, looking at influences from the past into the present, we have got the Father of Wands, which is the King of Wands, the Two of Swords, and the Judgment energy. Alright. So, I like this very, very much because you started to come into your own. You started to come into your moment. You started to come into your truth. I feel that for many, many of you, you were selling yourself short most of your life, way too much. And I can see that you stopped that. I can see that you did a lot of inner work, that you moved past other people's perceptions of who you should be, shouldn't be, can be, can't be, who you're allowed to be, and who you're not allowed to be. Moving past those limiting perceptions, okay? And even moving past those limiting restrictions of others. And it's very difficult sometimes to get to this point. Well, it's usually difficult to get to this point because it means that we become aware of the world's opinion about us, who you're allowed to be, who you're not allowed to be, once again, and saying, what, that may be true for you, but that is not necessarily true for me. I'm not going to roll with that. And this is a very I would almost call this a very amicable way of going about things. So I'm not talking about throwing eggs at the windows and telling them, you're homophobic and stuff like that. More referring here to the journey going inside of you, and not, moving past the perceptions of others and who you should be and shouldn't be and can be and can't be, and saying, well, this is who I choose to be, which may have brought you to a bit of a crossroads, because there may have been some real challenges for some of you, especially if it's in a more, corporate, a more, I suppose, traditionally sort of workplace, where there's still a certain code of how you're supposed to dress and things like that. I'm not going to give my opinion on that, but I'm about to. I've always found it quite stupid because I know that obviously the way that you dress has an impact on how you feel and act and react and stuff like that. But I've been in many, many jobs in my life, and sometimes it didn't make sense to be forced to wear clothes that are actually just making you feel uncomfortable. You know, I feel that a lot of you has really come out of those. It's like you were freed from the clutches of the world's expectations, free from the clutches of um, it's just global expectation of who you should be, of who you can be. I really see you leaving that behind. I see you leaving behind the limiting perceptions that other people are having of you or had of you, for whatever reason. I really like that. And I see you doing so in a peaceful way, which is always better. All right? In your current space, current potential, you have got the Five of Wands, the Four of Swords, and the Three of Swords. Okay? Um, and that previous card that I was asked to put back was actually the Three of Wands, which is very much about your ship being in the harbor. Don't despair. Don't despair. So I can see that for some of you, there's still a little bit of inner turmoil that's happening there. You might still be feeling, hurt. You might feel betrayed. You might feel afraid to take that next step. Okay? Um, there is some inner fear here. And whilst I don't feel that it's necessary for you to feel that fear, obviously for you the fear is real. So, but I do see that it's time to move away from that. You might be, um, maybe some of you are moving in with someone, um, you know, maybe thinking of working with them, just building a closer relationship. And for some of you, it there's definitely some fears that is like bringing forth for you. But I see you going from strength to strength. I see you going from strength to absolute strength. Growing stronger, stronger all the time. I see beautiful spiritual awakening for you, spiritual growth, spiritual ascension. And what I do also like is that, sometimes in our community, we sometimes stand up so much for what we want and to be respected and things like that, that we forget that we all want to connect, and we sometimes disrespect others. And sometimes we I'm talking about as a collective, we do things that sort of like is painful to other people. And I mean, two wrongs don't really make a right. And I feel that you have moved past that point, because that really just comes from fear in any case, you know. Um, and now you are ready. It feels to me this is a more powerful message to you. Your heart is ready. Your heart is healed. You're ready for new. You're ready for more. You're ready for that next step. You're ready to build something beautiful with someone else. Okay? Let's clarify for you. That's a very beautiful thing there. I really, really like that. Let's clarify this for you, my beautiful rainbow family. And you know what? I'm so excited. I'm currently working on an advanced tarot reading course, which is so exciting. For those of you that might be interested in the courses that I already have, they all offer lifetime access. There are links for them in the description. You would need to have quite a good base understanding of tarot reading, and if you don't, in order to take this advanced course, then you can take my detailed step-by-step course along. There's also a free oracle card reading course. Okay, if you want to be getting into that. So clarifying that past energy, you've got the strength energy, Leo energy, Five of Pentacles, and Temperance, Sagittarius energy. So are you maybe dealing with one of those energies? Got it strongly in your chart? Dealing with someone that's got it strongly in their chart? There's a lot of healing that has taken place. I feel that you weren't seeing yourself for who you truly are, for the truth of who you are. But you've awakened to that, and you've awakened to it very, very powerfully. So you've done a lot of work within yourself. I mean, you've got yourself to that point, which is amazing. And even this point, it's all about releasing and letting go, understanding who you are, what your worth and your value is, and going for your dreams, even if they terrify you. And I can see that you've really, really worked on yourself. You've really, really worked past the limitations that were, blocking you in life, that were throttling the flow of your good. But it did sort of isolate you a bit. You may have felt very isolated. So maybe you did need to cut some ties. You needed to make some very, stringent decisions. You maybe can't hang out with the folks the way that you'd always be hanging out with them, and the way that you might like to hang out with them. And so there was a period of isolation there that you have experienced for a while. But it's quite cool, because I can see that you've learned so much. You've learned so much about life, about yourself, about others, about who's really on your side, about what your options are. And sometimes, I feel this is what's happened for you. We sometimes go through this dip, so we get some clarity before we go into a next level of abundance. So I feel for you there was a dip before your next level of abundance. Okay? You've learned very valuable lessons, very powerful realizations that were necessary. And here we are with the love again. So for your current space, you've got the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Death card energy. Okay? So open your heart. Open your heart, beautiful rainbow, cosmic sibling of mine. Open your heart, not just towards romance, but also towards trusting others. Know that everybody's not out to get you. Okay? Your energy may have attracted those sort of experiences to you previously, but you have definitely moved past that. So it's safe to hope again, to trust again, to open your heart, mind, and soul to love and to your dreams and to your dream career, and to get in that position. And some of you might be feeling that you might, I did pick this up a bit in Virgo, that you might need to sort of push really, really hard. I don't really feel that that is necessary, because you are moving out of a dark space into a light space. You are moving towards great prosperity, great abundance. Okay? Really, really amazing abundance that you are moving towards here in your life, leaving behind the past, moving into the new, moving into prosperity and success. And if you like that, claim it for yourself without a shadow of a doubt. All right? What is your one burning question? Let's see what the angels have for you, my beautiful, beautiful rainbow family. If you go ahead and support my channel, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button. Trust me when I tell you, I'm going to appreciate it. You've got two cards. So the one is forgiveness. Let go of the past. Don't hold on. Let go of the things that are holding you back, the ideas that are holding you back. I know that a lot of people have hurt you, they haven't respected you. But you know what? When we hold on to it, then we hold on to that which is not serving us positively. So let go. And if you need some support with that, get the support. Okay? A year from now. So you need a little bit of time here. But you know what? A year is really not that long. A year from now, everything can be beautiful and different for you. Go with the flow. Don't try to push too much. And everything will work out beautifully, perfect, and fine for you. And so it is. All right? So that's what I've got for you, my beautiful, beautiful rainbow family. I hope that helps. Remember to also watch the reading for your zodiac sign, okay, to get the best out of this. If any of you are interested in a deeper exploration of your energy potential, you can go ahead and book a personal reading with me. The details on how to do that is all down below in the description. Ciao.